Hello everybody, Sonia Barrett here. Well, I'm basically here to tell you about this upcoming workshop that I'll be hosting. It's a virtual workshop, which means it's going to be on Zoom. We're using the Zoom platform. And this is September 18th from 8:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And of course, that's Pacific time because I'm in California. And I sure hope many of you will come out to be part of this workshop gathering. And the topic of this is going to be understanding consciousness and the global system, the matrix of a country, state, city, or town, a game of founders, governments, rules, contracts, and agreements. Where do you fit in? And I really felt that this was, maybe I'm going to use the word necessary, maybe not for everybody, but for me, I thought it would be a great idea to do a workshop of sorts based on everything that's going on today, everything that we're all experiencing today. And so this workshop is really about inner sovereignty. Now, having explored the sovereignty movement from the 90s on, I have a pretty good handle on understanding the system, very intricate aspects of how the system works. And of course, I've taken that steps further in combining, the effect. How does it all tie together in terms of our consciousness on a metaphysical level? How does this all tie together? What is the greater science in all of this? Does it make a difference? Does it matter? And when I use the word matter, it's always interesting to me because we're in the world of matter. But does it matter where we live? Does the location have an impact on our overall reality experience? Why are you where you are in this moment today? Maybe you've been there for a long time. So there are so many deeper aspects to this reality game, this reality construct. And I really wanted to explore this information with those who are really interested in going steps further. I also like to remind people that this is not about trying to escape the matrix, as they say, because people say that lots of times, how do I escape? And escape always means that you're running from something. And we are in a time that is definitely forcing many of us, or creating momentum for us to examine more deeply who we are and the science of our existence, as opposed to running from something, because we have to master ourselves. We have to master this game that we call reality. And there's so many layers to it. So I want to be able to explore these layers. Sure, I'm going to talk about some aspects of the system, how it's set up. You as, your straw man in this life, and going beyond that in terms of your authentic self, your more expansive self. And I choose my words because I don't like to get locked into the idea of my better self, or, which implies a lot of other things. It's not about that. It's about being able to bring all aspects of ourself into an alignment, into a deeper level of understanding, so that we're more aligned, we're more centered in being able to access this more expansive knowledge and direction that's there. Because on the other side of all of this, of everything that's going on at this time, the question is, who or what will you be on the other side of all of this? And because we're so busy running around, many people are busy running around in fear and in the game construct, or the reality construct that's been structured, initiated, projected by governing forces, sources. Obviously this has been for a long time, for thousands of years. but we're talking about this specific moment in time and what the opportunities are for each of us to re-engage, to revive our memory, because everybody has the information in them, but it has to be revived. And this moment is triggering that revival, whether we can see that or not. So there is many things here, so much to talk about and to really explore, to really bring us back to our core self so that we can clearly hear what the next direction is for you as an individual, for myself, for overriding the frequencies of much of what is being projected and broadcast, because the system is doing exactly what it needs to do. The question is, are you doing what you need to do specific to your journey? Or are we constantly just being triggered by the role of the system, by the conditions by which the system operates? So a great many things to talk about. And so to find out more, if you want to find out all the details about this workshop, visit therealsoniabarrett.com, click on events, and you will see this event, which is titled Understanding Consciousness and the Global System. And you'll get a more of a detail as to what this entails. But I sure hope that you will take a moment to join us, to see, even though you may think, oh, well, that's not really that important to me. Because I know a lot of people think that there's so many things that's significant. Every moment of our existence has meaning and is significant. And it's like being in this massive video game. We're in a day and age of, coding is a common language now to people, even if they were never familiar with computer systems and software. But our reality and our brain and our bodies and our minds, everything operates off a very similar formula. As a matter of fact, how everything is being constructed in our world today in terms of technology is based on our own design and is also based on the bigger system, the platform upon which we play, meaning we experience reality. So realize that wanting to be spiritual or be more aware or expand one's consciousness really does involve understanding aspects of the game, of this network that you're part of. It's so significant. And if we don't do that, what happens is we become tunnel visioned, and we are only able to see topical interpretations about reality. And we feel like we're moving forward, because it's such a tricky game. Feel like you're moving forward, but at the same time, you're sometimes only moving in the very direction that the system wants you to move in. Anyway, I could go on and on because it's a fascinating subject matter to me. And I've spent my entire, I would say, time here on the planet in diving in more deeply, in wanting to hack my own mind, to hack my own body, to hack my own experience here and the versions of reality that is constantly being projected to me. So come hang out, come join us. I want to hear from you. You'll have an opportunity to speak, ask questions, and to make comments, to share. So I'd love to see you there. Again, therealsoniabarrett.com is where you can find out more and to register for this workshop. And again, it's titled Understanding Consciousness and the Global System, the Matrix of a Country, State, City, or Town. All right. I thank you, everybody, and I look forward to hearing from you and possibly seeing you at this workshop.